I'm excited now to be joined by Adrian Michael, Pittcon 2018 President. Thanks for stopping by. Talk to us a little bit about what your mission has been over this last year and for this year's meeting.
The process of planning for Pittcon 2018 has gone much longer than a year. I was named as president 3 years ago, and it's been a continuous process of thinking and planning about how we would organize Pittcon this year. We made a number of changes to the program this year. We've changed the expo from its traditional 4 days to 3 days, starting on Tuesday and closing on Thursday. And so today, this is Monday, we're having a day of programming only, technical programming. And tomorrow afternoon, on Tuesday afternoon, we'll have an afternoon that is really focused on the expo. There'll be no technical program taking place in any of the meeting rooms to give conferees an opportunity to really devote their attention to the expo. So it's just, the whole process has been around conceiving of the most effective possible experience for conferees, but also the exhibitors, because they spend a significant amount of time and money to participate in Pittcon.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll give them a little bit of a preview. What can they expect at this year's meeting?
Starting with the technical program, we worked really hard to have a really high quality program for them, and I think probably the highlights will be the Coulter lecture this evening by Jeremy Nicholson and the plenary lecture tomorrow afternoon by Stefan Hell. But throughout the program, the awards symposia and the other invited symposia are really top-notch speakers talking about really cutting edge topics. But it's very important to also, with respect to the technical program, not to forget about the other aspects of the program. We have lots of contributed oral sessions and poster sessions. Anyone from professors to even undergraduates are speaking in those. And that's where a lot of really good technical information gets shared from people who are really doing the work, and those are very important as well. From the expo traditionally at Pittcon is really the latest and the greatest in the instrumentation, the equipment, the products and services for laboratory science. And so I'm fully expecting again this year that attendees will have a really great opportunity to see what's available.
Yeah, what do you hope that attendees this year will take away from
I'm quite sure that
meeting?
everyone who comes to Pittcon has some kind of agenda in mind, tasks that they want to accomplish, very specific needs that they want to meet, whether it's to identify a new piece of instrumentation or a new area of analytical science that they want to learn about. And what I hope is that we've provided an environment and a venue where they can accomplish those needs, the ones that they have identified for themselves. And I think Pittcon has a pretty good track record and a pretty good history of enabling that kind of accomplishment.
What do you hope to see in the future for laboratory science?
I mean, the history of instrumentation that's been reported at Pittcon over decades is just this continuous refinement and improvement of capabilities and throughputs and lowering detection limits and eliminating interferences and just making it easier to get the information that scientists need in their laboratories. And you see as time goes by, the analytical instrumentation that's on display here expanding the capabilities of scientists to do things like sequence an entire genome or detect and characterize an entire proteome and compare healthy subjects and people with diseases and all kinds of objectives in the environmental and food and forensics. We have a big emphasis on forensics this year. So I just think that if that process continues as it has, the future of laboratory science is really looking great.
Absolutely, and it sounds like it's going to be a great week here too. Adrian, thank you
really
for taking the
excited
time. Yeah, thanks for stopping by.
Thanks so much for having me on. I appreciate it a lot.